At 2:47 a.m., my banking app threw me out. I rubbed sleep from my eyes and tried again. Wrong password, wrong again, until dread settled like a stone. The recovery email had been switched. Not mine anymore. By 8, I was at Harbor Trust Bank with a passport in one hand and a knot in my throat. The branch manager, Miss Patel, knew my face from a dozen errands. "Miss Alvarez, you look pale. What happened?" I told her. She verified me, mother's birthplace, first pet, the year I moved across the river, and slid the keyboard closer. Access came back like oxygen, and then her expression hardened. "There were several large transfers in the last 6 hours. Were you expecting them?" I wasn't. On her monitor, 20,000 to my sister Camila, 15 to my parents' joint account, 10 to my brother Diego, 5 to something labeled family emergency. 50,000 siphoned while I slept. I swallowed. No, I could picture exactly who had touched my life while I wasn't looking. Last week, I'd let my parents borrow my laptop for taxes. I'd left them alone with it, proud of my trust. Miss Patel flagged the activity, reset everything, stripped off authorized users. "Anything else?" she asked. "Check for joint holders." She did. "Your father was added 3 weeks ago. The signature doesn't look right." "Remove him," I said. I asked to move most of my balance to a private advisory account. "Prudent," she murmured, printing forms while my phone vibrated to life. Dad calling, then the family thread lighting like a siren. "Family meeting tonight at 7, my father wrote. I typed back, "I'll come prepared." I had 6 hours to prepare. Carefully, alone, I pulled up to my parents' house at 6:55 p.m. Camila's new Lexus glowed in the driveway, temporary plates winking. Inside, the living room had the sparkle of a party. Flutes on a tray, shrimp on a platter, Diego and his wife Elena swiping through car photos. My father stood by the mantel as if he'd rehearsed. "Marina," my mother said, "come in, mija." I took the armchair opposite them and set a leather portfolio on my lap. "We've made some strategic family decisions," my father announced. "Camila needed a reliable car. Diego and Elena have renovation costs. Your mother and I—" "You took 50,000 from my account," I said, level. The room thinned to quiet. My mother laughed high and brittle. "Don't be dramatic, you always help us. We just streamlined it." Camila waved a hand. "You do great with your coding thing, this keeps it simple." Diego shrugged. "It's family." "You changed my password," I said. "You locked me out and forged an authorization to add Dad as joint holder." My father's jaw tightened. "Family shares. We raised you. Now you give back. We're thinking monthly, contributions to a family fund." I opened the portfolio and slid a document across the table. "This is a fraud report drafted by Harbor Trust. Unauthorized access, forged signature, itemized transfers." My mother's smile cracked. "Against your own family?" "I have not filed it," I said. "Yet." Another paper, bank statement. "You raided my spending account," I said. "Not the whole picture." Their eyes tracked the figures, widening. "My company sold last year," I said. "My share after taxes, $847 million. Current portfolio, about $1.1 billion. Silence rippled outward. My father found his voice first. "If that's true, you could save everyone." I shook my head. "I won't fund theft. Here's the alternative." I laid down a final document. A settlement. Return the 50,000 within 30 days. Remove yourselves from any account. Do not solicit money again. In return, no report. Camila said, "I already spent the down payment." "Then sell the car," I said. "Or get a loan." My mother's eyes shone. "You would do this to us?" "You did this to me," I said. "You changed my password in the dark." I left to their voices. Before I reached my car, messages burst. Accusations, bargains, pleas. I blocked them. 23 hours later, copies reached my attorney, signed by each of them. Wires followed, 3 transfers that stitched the account back together. Camila sold the Lexus at a loss. Diego took a personal loan my parents pulled from retirement. Relatives scolded me. I said nothing. Instead, I endowed grants for financial abuse survivors and seeded a scholarship for first-generation coders. I bought a house by the hills. No shared passwords, no spare keys. 6 months later, an email landed. Subject, "I'm sorry." From Camilla. I hovered, deleted it. Maybe that makes me cold. Maybe it makes me free. I spent 27 years as the family wallet and woke to find my pockets picked. Some boundaries, once crossed, stay closed. Some trust, once broken, won't return. Tonight I sleep with my accounts secure, my doors locked, and my name, Marina, finally mine.